Okay, this is part 3 because I'm explaining things too slow apparently. Um, it is weird to be recording just facing myself again because I haven't recorded like this in a long time, and last time I did was quite a while ago, back in like 2021 or 2020. Um, I was goofing around, and I had short hair at the time, so um, it's crazy to think how long my hair's gotten. It's like down to there. I used to have it fully out, but I got an undercut, and I got my under. I had to put my hair back up, but I got my undercut back in February. I've had it like this ever since. I need to get the sides and back trimmed. It's growing out a little, but I guess that's enough about me. We could get back into my setup and the masks that I've created or use, etc. But I don't know what I said before I paused the video because I had to make a little stop before recording. But so finishing off with the masks, I have two make masks. Not sure what one they are. They almost look like a mixture of the We Are Not Your Kind and Volume 3. Mainly because of how pointed the chin is. And I used this one today. I'm not going to upload the video because I deleted them. But there's the make mask. Um, Here is a mask that I made not whenever I was in treatment, but after I got out of treatment. Um, it was made out of a popped basketball. I don't use it because I didn't think how much having the lines to get in would cut right there. That made no sense at all. I didn't realize how much it would hurt to wear the mask having it like this instead of having a line going up like that. So I don't use it that much anymore. I mostly have it on a display or just sitting here. I'll be back. Oh, never mind. I got it. So there's those. I haven't found a place to display the mix yet. I don't have any mannequin heads or shelves for the mannequin heads, so they just kind of sit right there. I have what was it? 19 something, whatever year the first It came out. I have that mask. I got it from Spirit Halloween for about, or my lovely grandmother got it for me from Spirit Halloween for about $74. Not a cheap, not a cheap mask and not a good mask either. It's made by Rubies, and I'm not trying to diss on Rubies that much. Sorry that I got a little close there, but they make their masks so big and bulky, and it's just really uncomfortable. I had to put strings just to help it stay on my head whenever I headbang. And Halloween, I added these on the edges, and then Halloween 2022, and then that I adopted the number -7 because Mick Thompson is my music idol, and my phone's at 2%. So I look up to him, and he's the one that got me interested in buying a guitar or wanting to get one. So I adopted the number -7 to not mock him. I don't know why my brain was trying to say to mock him. I adopted that number because I know that I'll never be as good as Mick, and that um, that's pretty much it. Like, he's just my favorite member, and I'll never be able to like meet his level anytime soon. So I just adopted the number -7 because I'm the complete opposite of him. Like, I'm a 5'7" Alaskan native. Me and Mick have way big differences. I'm not a giant and I'm not intimidating, but so there's that. I'll show you guys what the inside looks like. There's red face paint on it from whenever I wore it on Halloween. Black face paint from me just wearing it, and originally I forgot what the original looked like, but obviously all the makeup and stuff wasn't here. The nose was red, the lips were red, and it had teeth, but I cut those out, and there was either blue something little triangles on the eyes, and at first I made them black, and then after that I did the black face paint, and it was raining on Halloween, so it smeared the face paint. I added just stripes, so there's that mask. Move on to the gear I use. Sorry that you guys have to see a cord now. My phone's at 2%, but here's the guitar that I use. Obviously, it's not a guitar. It's a Legend of Zelda sword. Just with the handles got torn off, and the top is bearing down from me poking stuff with it. This part is getting really worn for me picking at it. Not like picking at it, but yeah, I'm sure you get what I mean. If not, then now you do, just in a really weird way. I put hate on there because got inspiration from Make That, and it also serves for the hate that I have for the community that I live in. That's a little personal thing, won't go into that, but there's a Legend of Zelda sword as a guitar. I also have a smaller one. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm smiling right now. That was smooth. I thought I was gonna go like that or like that. Like that. There we go. Sorry, I don't know why I needed to throw that out there, but I just did. Here's my TV remote. It's a TV remote, nothing much else to explain. Sometimes use this as a microphone. Political ads are a pain. Oh, hey, look. Oh, no. No appliances in that kitchen. That's terrifying. Oh my god. Even look at any political things, I don't know why it's decided to show up. Pain in the ass. So anyways, I use the shut up. Jeez. So I use that as a. I have these two post things that came from under my bed. I used this one whenever I did all the percussion covers recently, like the Custer Devil in Eye, People Equal Shit, Disaster Piece. Before I forget, I'm pretty sure you get the point, but I use these, and I have a mic from Spirit Halloween, but I'm not a fan of it. It's too bulky, and it's hard to speak out of my mask with it. Same thing goes for the latex ones. That, and it's just really cheap. Like, you could kind of hear not that bad, or it's really bad. And not to mention that, the top can come off. And then you can finally hear an echo. It's a really cheap microphone, and I'm not a fan of it. So, that light is blinding me. So there's this microphone. I'm just not really a fan of it. Yeah, it's just not. I'm not a fan of it. That comes into 3 pieces, and this is what I originally used to use as drumsticks. I really had to build up arm muscles right there because they'll get really tired after some time. I planned to use this on a fake beer keg or a real beer keg or anything that resembles a beer keg that makes it sound like a beer keg. That was a mouthful. You guys didn't need all that, but obviously I don't have a beer keg or anything metal that sounds like a beer keg, so I haven't used it. Make a pretty good club though. Why use a club whenever you have a sharp point at the end of this? It's not sharp like blade sharp, but it's for gripping onto ice. Could definitely cause some damage in humans. So I find this as a great self-defense item. Anything could be a self-defense item when you put use to it beside obvious. Actually, no, a blanket could be used as a self-defense item. I can't think of anything that could be a non-self-defense item. I'm pretty sure you guys could easily find some, but anyways, here's the drumsticks that I was using in the percussion covers. All I pretty much know about them is they're a Vic first. They were my dad's, and he's not in my life right now. He's still living, but I don't talk about him. These are plastic tipped. Oops. These are definitely way lighter than those. I prefer those actually because I used them for a while, and it's just I'm still adjusting to having light sticks, and my body just doesn't agree with it. I have my tag on them. If you ever see my arms covered, my tag's usually... I can't find a way to record. My tag's usually right... Oh my god. My tag's usually right here on my arm. I don't know what that part of my arm is called. I'm not that smart in human etymology, whatever it's called. But yeah, my sticks are tagged. They have Alley-Oop Boy on them. And these ones are just regular used drumsticks, just tagged again, except the tips are just made out of wood. So now basically we could get into the outfit that I was wearing in some of my videos. I have a Blair Witch symbol, whatever that symbol is. I don't even know what it's called, but I could care less. I have a 10-point pentagram on my, or not a pentagram, 10-point star on my right shoulder and -7 on my left shoulder. Again, I explained what -7 was. And on the back, I have my tag again. Here's a better look at it. And whenever I tried drawing Pyramid Head, whenever I first made this logo, I did the point again. I did the point going down like that, and then a line going up, and then... No, wait. Yeah, like that, and then I did a point down like that, and then another point down like that. And then the ears, because I lost track, I just gave up on Pyramid Head and started doing my own thing. And back whenever I was in school last year, I created the weird eyes, the pentagram, the deviled horned, or the demon, whatever you want to call it, horned ears, the teeth, the fangs, the lower fangs for some reason, and then I also created my font, Alley-Oop Boy. So, and then my pants. There's nothing special about these. They just have 10-point stars on the knees or shins, and that just sums up the outfit that I was wearing in my videos. So now basically that really sums up everything. Everything's getting put back up on the walls, back up on the shelves. I still have to hang those in those Master of Mess. I don't know if you could really tell, but most of the masks hangers are higher because the strings are just so long. Here's where I keep the other masks. Up there is where I keep everything else, as you saw in the other videos. I made this mask in my Aleut class. It resembles an old Unangan death mask, or an old Aleut death mask. The Aleut or Unangan ancestors were buried with masks on top of their face, and I did research on them, so I found a design. You can't really tell, but then I started taking a pencil and I started shading it to make it look like it was dirt. So I don't use this mask because it's paper and I sweat a lot, and it's just not fit for headbanging. Like, the nose is super small, there's no place to breathe. It's just a really somewhat horrifying mask. So I guess now I could speak about the guitar that I have. I was waiting for a time to announce it. I was gonna wait until I get better at playing, but that's not gonna happen for a while because I think I might be going back into treatment. I don't know when I'll get out or how long. Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be in treatment or if I'm going to go to another treatment after I complete the treatment that I'm going to. But so here's my guitar. It's a sawtooth. Don't know what model. It's I snapped the sixth. I'm still learning, like I said. So I snapped this string. So I live. The community that I live in is 770 miles off the main shore. So I just have to wait for strings to come in. So yeah, there's that, and here's the amp that came with it. It's ST Rise Amp 5. I'm just reading what's on it. It has nothing fancy on it. It's a battery operated amp. It's literally nothing special. All it has is, I am so sorry, and all it has is a whatever that would be called, DC 9 volts, I guess, and then the aux in, and then all it has is tone and volume. That's it. So yeah, I can't really get that Slipknot tone with this. The only thing I know about a Slipknot song so far, and I know everyone that learns guitar learns stuff like Smoke on the Water and stuff, well, stereotypically, but the first song I'm trying to learn is Disaster Piece. I already got the opening riff down. It's not that complicated, but it's the part at the end, or not at the end. Basically the whole song besides the beginning that is complicated for me or anyone else. So basically, yeah, that really sums up the mask display showcase and my gear setup. I'm using a bed as a percussion set and a foam sword as a guitar. It's not really gear, but I still make it work. So this video is getting pretty long. I'm not trying to have it be long, so I'm gonna have to cut it here. Like I said, I won't get actual covers out for a while because I also need to get a better amp and still learn guitar. So I guess that really sums up this video. I'm sorry the fans are loud. I don't know if you could hear them. I'm pretty sure you could, but I don't really have anything else to say. Consider subscribing if you're interested in my content. I'll be surprised if you are. So just stay tuned for more, I guess. Subscribe if you want to, or don't. I can't control you. Always comment on my videos. I'd like to see your feedback, whether it's good or bad. I could care less. I'm just doing what I love, and if you give me an insulting comment that finds me a way to improve, please just comment that. Like, just comment whatever you think, and whatever you think could be better besides the whole learning the guitar, and because I'm still working on that, that's going to take time, and I'm basically rambling on at this point, so I'm just gonna let whoever's watching this go. So I'll just see you guys later, or not. That depends if this video gets out before I get into treatment and I get to upload again. So yeah, I just keep dragging along. I keep saying I'm gonna go, and then I just start talking more. But I'll catch you guys later. Peace.